out. So, like I said, my name is Yakuza Moon. I am your co-host today, along with Lil Jit. I'm gonna be spitting at different intervals throughout the event. I rap, I do poetry. This is a poem. I'm gonna open up the space with it. It's fairly new. It's called The Hunchback of Lotus Bomb. It all starts with moms. Super moms. She got 2 grown wildebeests on her back and every day resembling more of a Quasimodo than said Quenisha. I'd already had enough of science projects by the time I was school age, and contrary to what mom said, some of the older hoods would have made excellent role models. They were experts at turning in work. We poured Faygo cream soda libations that burned through V-hats, only to acid rain on anything that happened to be growing from the concrete. I can't say that I miss the old hood, but thanks for making us though. While walking past your ashes, I like to think of me and the homies as Dark Phoenix, exacting your callousy vengeance whenever we speak, or hoop, or sling, or kill. Cause round here you either Eddie Chiba or Curtis Blow, and these, my friend, be the breaks. We didn't need art classes to expand our imaginations, nah, cause helicopters was lighthouses, downtown architecture was Legos, and the projects was Jenga blocks. 40 bottles was elixir for the liver, bass heads nodding off in alleys was really ultra cool street performers who had a long night. The rollers was Roman soldiers and we was all Jesus. Weed house was your its base and the crack house was like glue. And in the nucleus of it all, standing hunched over at the bus stop so she could ring that bell until she goes deaf. But there wasn't enough time between shifts for her to learn how to sign. So with the documentary maker called gang paraphernalia with what we call a requiem. It was rare for gypsy people like us to make it past the first wave of witch hunts, even rarer to survive once they deployed the stormtroopers. Merchants used to throw cinnamon on our auras to throw off the hellhounds, and just when all is seemingly lost, I heard the doubloons in her pouch perk up, because the bus was coming. At last, Esmeralda has found sweet sanctuary. Yeah. So that was that. And with that, we're gonna bring up the first open micer. It's actually a funny story about our first open micer. I just met her like moments ago, and me and Z was walking up to the space, and she was lost, and she was like, yo, you know, the OAAC places out, whatever. Turned out she was coming here. So, give it up for our first open micer. She'll come and introduce herself.
Turn it up. A little bit more. Because I went in the store and I saw more. In this dirty bumbleclean whore called Chimera, or in the dark, it's gonna take a light into it right and hold it down in our shoes. Because my last name's Kazoo. This doesn't move. Because we're strolling from Africa. And we're gonna take it back again on the slow road. This is happening in Detroit. Yo. So, it's nice to see everybody. Why, chant life and life forevermore. Cause when I'm shaking and I'm looking to make something I need to bake, got a little bit of green on this beautiful scene machine. It's all red, and I burn till I'm red adrift. I like to see things as they are. So we're all born a natural, beautiful star, and we deserve a life to live. Please just give us a little bit more. Chatting with my brother Bob Marley in the middle of a home. Grab your hoe, grab your plow, that is how I need a seed. Grab a book and read, and know your history.
All right, that's it. Sandora one more time. That was ill, yo. That was like a pure representation of like what we encourage here at Illuminate, you know what I'm saying? She just got up here and ripped, you know what I mean? Like people always so reserved, like, oh, you know, I'm self-conscious about my creative expression, you know what I'm saying? I've never spoken in front of people before, whatever. And that's just dope that we cultivating these minds and encouraging people to do that, because for a lot of people they don't have spaces where that's a possibility for them. So let's give it up for that. So now we're going to bring up our second open micer before we get into our first Illuminate feature. Forgive me if I butcher your name. I don't like when people do my name like that. So, chill out, bruh. Chill out. We're going to bring up Lua.
That's me.
Oh, that's what I was about to do. Okay, I was so straight. All right, so yeah, I thought I was about to totally butcher you. We're about to bring up our next open micer, Ayo Lua. Give it up for Ayo Lua.
I want to share a little comedy. Well, no, just a little something. You know, you have to be careful when you tell somebody funny. Because the first thing somebody goes, yeah, right, you're funny. As soon as you walk up to the mic, they friend going, you know she ain't funny. You know she ain't got nothing to say. Then next thing you know, they say, as soon as I open my mouth, I told you she wasn't funny, let's leave. You know, but I've been outside, I work as a meter reader. I see all kind of stuff. I went up to this guy's house, and I said, "Sir, you know, can I read your meter?" And he came out. He came out on the porch, and he stood right there, right in front of me. Usually, people don't get that close. And as soon as he stood right in front of me, he had no shirt on, and he looked me in the eye, and he said, "Nobody goes in the back." So when he says, nobody goes in the back, I looked at him and said, that's right, nobody goes in the back. And then I said, you know, if you want, you make an appointment. But once again, he told me, he said, nobody goes in the back. So I looked at him and I said, that's all right, because nobody goes in the back. And I just, you know, I just left the card right there, you know, right there on the little step, because nobody goes in the back. You know, and he had this high fence, and I was looking at the fence and the curiosity, but he looked at me. Because even though my curiosity came in my eye, he looked at me. Nobody goes in the back. Nobody goes. And I got it understood. So after that, you know, we left, then I go to this other lady's house. And she had that look in her eye. And I said, well, it's a nice day, you know, it's a nice day. It's a nice day. You got to look at people, you got to take people where they are. And the lady looked at me and she said, you know, do you need to get in the back? I told her, no, because nobody goes in the back, you know. So that's all. I just wanted to share one of my jokes with you. That's it. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for Ayo Lua. That was dope. It's always dope when you get people like, you know, with all these different mediums, you know what I'm saying, of expression. Like we get people up here that just drum. We get people up here that just tell stories, you know what I'm saying, on the sofa. So that's real dope. Give it up for that one more time. And now, I don't know if my man is ready, but I'm about to bring up Jami Tata for his top rock session. He's gonna teach y'all how to top rock. It's one of the basic moves of b-boying. Before you know how to six-step, you gotta learn how to top rock, you know what I'm saying? So he's about to come down. I guess I gotta stall for him or whatever and give y'all a little inspiration, a little guidance on that. And here at Illuminate, we get up, you know what I'm saying? And we interact with the people that come up here and spit for y'all, who share their lives and their stories in front of people they don't know. So we're very supportive and we're very conscious of that. But, however, I don't know if he is at all prepared for that. Hey. John, you doing the top rock session? Well, Okay, for sure. It's not set up yet. So, bet we're gonna move into the next thing. I guess we're gonna bring, B-boy battle. Yeah. So we was trying to give y'all like an intro, you know what I'm saying, a prelude, some type of relevance before we go into the B-boy battle. But another recurring thing we do here at our Illuminate open mics is we actually have B-boy battles. If you don't know what that is, that's when two B-boys, aka breakdancers, come together and they show what they got, and the crowd decides who wins. Today we got two B-boys. B-boy Legit, give it up for B-boy Legit. And then we have B-boy Moses of Infinite. He's also a DJ, an MC, he do mad stuff. So how this is gonna work, they're gonna get on the floor and they're gonna spin or whatever, they're gonna do their thing. And y'all gotta give them love if y'all see something you like. And then, you know, give them shade if you see something that's whack. And at the end, they're gonna do, how many rounds are they doing? 2 rounds? 2 rounds? 3 rounds? 2 rounds. We're doing 2 rounds, and at the end of the second round, we're gonna see who is the winner, huh? Okay. Yeah.